Hello everyone. When you join, just say hello. Just getting my camera all straight here. And be ready to start here in just like a minute. I think I'm just a hair early. Well, it's 7 o'clock right now. So tonight I am going to show you the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. This is in the annual catalog, and this is on page 81, and the price is $24. So, and if you're interested in the item number, it's 157923. And again, this stamp set is $24. So, and just to kind of tell you a couple things that are going on. So right now, the mini catalog has a last chance list out. This is a really great deal. I mean, there are items on here up to 60% off. Now I have marked items that are already gone. So this is a really great thing. Like say, okay, I already have the stamp set, so I don't need to buy it to have the card kit this week, but look at all the things on here you can get. And as long as when you place your order, you use this hostess code, you will get this card kit so you can make this. But like I said, there's a lot of really great things on here that are up to 60% off. Plus, there's also a refresh on the clearance rack. A lot of really great items on there, so be sure and check them out. But like I said, you can get anything. You don't have to get the stamp set that I am featuring tonight. So say that you like, oh, I have a stamp set that's pretty close. That'll work. You don't have to have the one that I use. I'm just showing you ideas used with the stamp set, and you can use any stamp set you want. You are more than welcome to purchase it if you want to, or like I said, get anything else. But a lot of the items in here are going to be retiring, and they are as supplies last. So we have this nice list. So if you want to see this list, I have kind of broke it down. It's not the big one that Stampin' Up! Has. It has all the French and all those that's on. This is at, if you go to the www.lisastamps.com, I have those 3 pages right on there for you. So you can take a look at those. So, like I said, a lot of really good things that are going on right now. So tonight, so like I said, when you come on, just say hello. And we're using the Wildlife Wonder stamp set. So I'm going to kind of get some of my stuff together here. Okay, so for my packet tonight, so we're just going to take the white cardstock and fold that right directly in half. Like I said, be sure and check out the last chance list and the clearance rack, because a lot of really great items right now, and I mean some awesome sales. So don't miss that. And like I said, while you go on there, if you purchase something, be sure and use this host code, because then I will send you, we're going to make 3 cards tonight, but I'm going to give you 6, so you're going to get 2 of each. And then if you have a $50 order this week, you're going to get the linen thread. So this is really cool. I use a lot of that. So okay, so we're going to use the Memento ink, and get that well inked up. And this is right on to Smoky Slate. I like that. It's just light. It's not a real dark gray. Just nice, and it just, you can put nice images on it and you can still really see them. So Okay. Like I said, when you come on, be sure and say hello. I know with everything being so busy right now. Hi, Patty. Hi, Kathy. Trying to get everything done for holidays. Okay, so I have cherry cobbler and whoops. Everybody got their tree and all that stuff up and all ready. I always tease Steve, and I think if any of you have ever been to my house, you know that I always called Steve Clark because he always had so many lights. It's not the case so much anymore as it used to be. He always tells me, he goes, "You don't want me to fall off the roof, do you?" So I think that was his way of telling me he wasn't going to be putting up so many lights anymore. And of course, I said, no, I don't want you falling off the roof. So then we're just putting that on there like that. So I'm going to take this one and this ribbon is kind of, it's fuzzy. It's just kind of, looks kind of like tattered, a little aged. So I'm just going to wrap that around the back there. I'm going to put a little bit more adhesive on there. That right there. And so then I have my linen thread. And it's kind of a different way to do it. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if you guys were on earlier when I mentioned it, but be sure and check out the last chance product list. And then also, you're going to want to look at the clearance rack. Clearance rack has a lot of really good things on right now. So I'm just going to take this tag. And we're just going to put that right there. We just pop that up with a couple of dimensionals. And there we go. So just really quick and easy. Okay, get all my stuff for my next one. This one has a lot of pieces. Oop. Like be sure saying hello when you pop on. Okay, for this one, it's just white cardstock again. I'm gonna just fold that in half. And the bleach, I didn't have your address, so if you could private message me your address, and you can do that by Friday, I will send you. We'll send you a little something in the mail. Okay, so we just have white cardstock. Just gonna take it's hard to see sometimes. Okay. Okay, so now with this one, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to take some Post-it notes. Just going to put some of those, the sticky on there. And just with the circle, and I put a little bit of sticky behind it, so it kind of stay down. Going to take Night of Navy. And have you used the blending brushes? Now somebody at one of my classes that one day said, oh, it's just a sponge. It's not a sponge. It is actually just tiny little brush. There are little bristles in there. And so when she got looking at it, she's like, well, that is really cool. I didn't realize that that was actually little bristles in there. So when I use this, when you start it, you don't want to start right on your paper, because when you start, you always get like that. So I always start off my paper and then just rub on. Off and then just, it will just make it look more natural and not get that big old blob. Because if you start on your paper, touch your paper right away, you're going to get that. And we are actually in the next little catalog, we are having little mini ones come, so we're going to be getting some new ones. And the thing about this is you can kind of get light and dark, you know, if you go one place. Okay. And there's actually going to be a little brush storage thing too. So that spotlighted that. So then I'm just going to take my blending brushes, and everybody knows I like my blending brushes, or my blending markers, I should say. So we'll just cover there. I can hear Steve upstairs. I'm kind of wondering what the heck he's up to, because I can hear him clunking around in the kitchen. I will either have, I shouldn't say I'll have a clean kitchen, because my kitchen's already clean. I'll probably could have a messy kitchen by the time I get up there. So then we're just going to take this in the brown. Again, like I said, be sure and check out the list. And if you go to my lisastamps.com, you will have that list that's kind of cleaned up a little bit. It doesn't have all the French and all those ones in them. So we've got that. Just checking, seeing if anybody joined us. It's kind of quiet today. Okay, so we're going to take this one. I'm like, okay, I'm missing a stamp. Oh, it's right here. And I love this stamp set. It's, I'll grab it here. It's my go-to greetings. And I like it because it's got the different sizes of like the happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note and thank you. So it's got different in fonts, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of gotten to be one of my go-to ones lately. There. Oops. Throw that on the floor. And just layering that onto my Native Navy. And this again is Smoky Slate and Native Navy. Just put that on. Whoops, I forgot. I want to do something first. Okay, so we're going to put that one up there. That's the top. And a couple of dimensionals on the back there. There. And then we're just taking that same ribbon again and tying a knot. Oop. Okay, then we're just going to put that right on there. And just really quick and easy. We always need a lot of, I don't know, I shouldn't say we, but I do. It seems like I always need guy card ideas, so birthday cards. So that's your card there. Second card. And for this one, let me get my pieces out. Okay, with this one, we're going to take, I'm going to get my scrap paper. It's one thing about the Stampin' Blends, they are alcohol based, and so they do kind of bleed a little bit in the back. So you always want to make sure you got something behind them. Okay. Okay. I think which I wanted to do colors I want here. So we're just going to take and color this in. This is the perfect set. It's like one of those go-to sets you gotta have for guy card ideas. So then we're just gonna go with the litter here. Whoop. Colored too fast there. Okay. Just a little bit yellow. And we're just going to layer that onto the gray granite. Okay, so I've got that. So I'm going to kind of get some of my pieces ready here. So, got one piece here, and I've textured that one. I love this embossing folder. So we've got that. And then this is the gray granite this side. I love that color. I went through quite a bit of that. Okay. I just want to check and see if I missed anybody's comments, anybody that joined us. Hi, Kathy. Oh, no problem with you're late. Hi, Darcy. Okay, so now with my cardstock here, I've got it scored. So we're going to take this piece, and on the back side here, I'm going to, and you always want a really strong adhesive. And then here, I'm going to run it along there. Don't want to run it all the way to the end because I'm not going to, it's not going to fit all the way. So you're going to have a little bit of space all the way around. Okay, so I got that there. Then I'm going to bring this one up, and I'm going to do the same. I keep forgetting to, in my adhesive, I've got to kind of snap it, and then it breaks it off. This adhesive is so strong. Okay, so I've got that like that. Then I've got the same size circle is back in the back there. I'm going to put that right down the center. And we're going to tie a bow on this. This ribbon feels just kind of silky. It's just kind of really nice. For some of you that are just joining now, I was telling them that let me grab it here. The Last Chance list, and these have up to 60% off. And I do have this flyer on my lisastamps.com, so it's the nice cleaned up one, so you can print that out. But then also the clearance rack has a lot of really nice things too, so be sure and check that out. So just put that here. And when you have a $35 order, you will get 6 cards, 2 of each of the ones that I made, everything cut out. And I am not using anything that I use like this die, that will be cut out for you because that is not in like a bundle that you could buy this time. So that will be cut out for you. So there is that. So this is kind of a fun fold, it goes out. So there is like your greeting you can put, and then in the back you can sign it. And it kind of hides everything, so it's just kind of a fun fold. So these were your 3 cards, and like I say, you have a $35 order. I will send you product to do each of these. And then if you have a $50 order, you will get the linen thread for that. And then you will get a tutorial emailed to you on that Wednesday. I said Friday, Wednesday. And that's when I mail the packets out, is on Wednesday. And you'll get the tutorial. We'll have all of the directions. This one will have all the scoring and everything on that. And so that, but you make sure that you use the host code. So even if you're, you know, you've got this set already, because this is the Wildlife Wonder set. Even if you have the set already and you just place an order out of anything in the catalog, you can go to the clearance rack and order. Like I said, there's a new refresh, so there's a lot of new clearance rack stuff. But be sure and use that host code, and that will get you these 6 cards. And like I said, a $50 order will get you the ribbon in there, or the linen thread to do that. So, anybody have any questions? Just refreshing my computer here. Well, thank you for joining me tonight, and use this. I love this stamp set. It's just such a good card set. So, but thank you for joining me, and we will see you next Sunday. I'm all goofed up for this weekend. It's like, oh my gosh, it is Sunday night. Next Sunday night at 7 o'clock for more ideas. But thank you for joining me tonight, and you have a great night. Oh, Darcy will watch the replay. Yeah, I know. I was like a minute early when I was sitting here starting. I'm like, okay, if I don't get on, my phone is going to shut off, and then I sometimes have an issue to get that back going. So here are your cards for tonight, and thank you for joining me, and we will see you next week. And like I said, if you have any questions, be sure and just send me an email or text me. But again, like I said, Bev Leach, you have until Friday to private message me your address to get a product or a little surprise in the mail. But thank you for joining me, everybody, and you have a great night. Stay warm.